All right, and welcome back to Zenless Zone 0. I'm Respect and we're going to be continuing today with 1.7 patch. Bury your tears with your past. Bury your tears with the past. The patch is called Bury Your Tears with the Past. I spent so many hours working on thumbnails. You'd think I'd remember the patch's name, but apparently not. Anyway. Since no audio played here. Bell, you're back.
Lycon told me he wanted to meet up with us online to discuss things when he returned. I'll call him now.
Master Proxy, Miss Vivian. The gentleman Rena brought back has stabilized and calmed down now.
That's
Based
good.
on his account, we've identified where Hartman is hiding the core. He also mentioned that Hartman plans to trade the core with a group of people. We suspect that this group consists of members from the Exaltists.
Oh, right.
I knew it. Now that we have the location, it would be splendid if we could seize the sacrifice core before they do.
Precisely. We hope you can head to the location as soon as possible to secure the sacrifice core.
Leave it to us.
We've got this.
I have other matters to attend to, so I'll leave the retrieval of the sacrifice core in your capable hands. The mayor's friend that he mentioned before will also be assisting you this time. The target coordinates have been shared with her, and she'll meet you there.
I wonder who that is.
Please ensure your safety, and I wish you all the best.
Lord Phaethon, we'll head out as soon as you're ready. We must obtain the sacrifice core before Hartman does. Let's go. Since we have Vivian, we'll probably just take Jane again.
Let's stir up some trouble.
Nominal units together. Seems like a good choice.
Where's the sacrifice core?
Camille, you really think I'd stroll around with something this important?
You seem like an idiot. Yeah. Yeah, I do.
Plus, even though the Ravenlocks and the Exaltists have been working together for ages, I've hardly even met Lady Dina. I'm the one offering the sacrifice core here. I'm curious what Lady Dina's got lined up for me in return?
I'm just here to verify that the core you mentioned is real. Once that's sorted, Lady Dina will give you a proper response. Our partnership isn't just talk. We need to be sure you have what we need before moving forward.
Sure thing. I'll take you to where I keep the core.
Yeah, just take the people that you don't fully trust right to your secret hideout or wherever you're keeping your stuff stashed. They're totally not going to betray you. You're dumb.
Once you verify it's legit, have Lady Dina come over. We'll lay everything on the table face to face.
All right, lead the way.
It seems Hartman is trying to bargain for more. What a greedy and insatiable man. It's just that... why would they only send Camille for something as important as the sacrifice core? And I can't shake the feeling that Camille doesn't want Hartman and Dina to meet. Why is that?
Who's Dina?
Who's this Dina he just mentioned? Is she the leader of the Exaltists?
Kind of. Lord Phaethon, I really think we should hurry. We must get to where Hartman keeps the core before anyone else does.
I've planned the route already.
I've got a shortcut planned, but there are gonna be ethereals along the way. I'll let you handle them, Vivian.
Don't worry, Lord Phaethon. You are in capable hands. I'll ensure your safety. Don't touch me.
What? Is that one of her?
Ethereals!
Okay.
Okay.
Looks like Hartman's trying to negotiate for more leverage. Let's get out of here before we're spotted.
Okay. Once again, I will be moving fairly slowly whenever the dialogue kicks in, because it's got kind of a slow pace to it, so yeah, I would have walked right into this fight.
Let's keep moving, Lord Phaethon.
Cover a little bit of energy.
Leave the enemies to me, Lord Phaethon. Mighty healthy.
Sticking to the Lord Phaethon thing, I guess she is.
Watch your blind spots.
Leave it to me.
I'll make it painless.
Oh, I really love this enemy. It's tanky and kind of annoying and hits you out of nowhere.
Don't touch me.
Okay, that's a weird bit of dialogue that she has.
They're still over there. It looks like they're arguing. This is our chance. Let's hurry. No matter who has the sacrifice core, Hartman or the Exaltists, it would be really dangerous.
We know what the sacrifice core is?
Our best move is to seize it before they do and destroy it.
Yeah, does anybody know what the sacrifice core is? Are we just making assumptions? I mean, if they want it, it's dangerous, but what is it?
Hand over what's in the box. Or we do this the hard way.
You sure talk big, little girl. Let's see if you can get past me first.
Do you have dialogue I need to exhaust? If not, I'm gonna beat you up.
Let's hurry and secure the sacrifice core. Lord Phaethon, the box is empty. So Hartman never kept the core here to begin with?
How did you even find your way here? Where's the core in the box? What did you do with it?
Oh, did dumbass get betrayed already? This is a running theme with your stupid ass.
You call this keeping the sacrifice core safe?
Just as everyone stands confronting each other, a voice comes from behind. Is it Hugo?
Vivian, it's been ages.
Oh, you're gonna be off-putting, aren't you?
Dina!
Oh my, you actually remember me. So sweet. Look at you, thriving. I thought you'd totally forgotten about our past. So, tell me, do you ever dream about the people you've killed? Are they crying in your head all night?
Wow. Okay.
Back then, I had no idea.
You had no idea? While you were soaking up all that love from your daddy and everyone else, you had no idea what was going on?
I wasn't...
Lady Dina, Miss Vivian didn't actually...
Camille, when did I say you could meet up with Hartman today?
I just wanted to make sure the sacrifice core is legit. I was worried Hartman might try to pull a fast one on us.
Really? So loyal. I thought you'd be more like the old days. Just a few words from Vivian, and you'd be plotting my demise. Just like what you did with Father.
I won't, Lady Dina.
Don't even think about betraying me, Camille. You owe me for what went down back then. However, I do understand your worries. This core, it's fake.
No way! I got this straight from Hugo! It can't be fake!
The thief. You got it from the thief. Why would you not check to make sure it was real? You really are stupid.
How can you just claim it's fake without any proof?
Fair point.
Ugh, seriously?
Dina approaches Hartman and coldly insert the core into an open wound on one of his subordinates. The guy collapses to the ground, screaming. Dina wipes her hands and casts a look of disdain. Okay, what the hell did I just read?
The sacrifice core can max out the ether particles within human bodies in no time at all.
I mean, gonna take a wild guess here. You just killed that guy and turned him into an ethereal?
But look at your little subordinate. How uncouth. He's making noises like some animal. Can you shut him up? So annoying.
You're a fucking mess, huh? I hate you already. Great.
The masterpiece Father made for the Creator isn't this worthless piece of junk you're holding.
So, the real core.
Vivian, where do you think the sacrifice core is really at?
I don't know. If I knew where the real core was, I'd destroy it without a second thought. Dina, you understand what the sacrifices are, and you know those who were blessed should not have to endure such horrors.
Oh, they shouldn't have suffered those horrors. Weren't you the one who decided if they'd be blessed or not? If it weren't for your tears, how would they have encountered such misfortune? How self-righteous, Vivian. Their fates were in your hands. It was you who brought disaster on them.
Landon just needed an excuse. He needed someone to blame. Whether I shed tears or not, he'd treat living beings as mere subjects for his sacrifice experiments. Dina, you know all of this. Landon even went so far as to sacrifice you.
Shut up, shut up, shut up! Father did it for his great cause. Vivian, why do you always mess everything up for me? Everything!
Temper tantrum? This horrible person is throwing a temper tantrum.
You did it before, and now again! You just had to ruin my plan. I was so close to fulfilling Father's last wish. If you don't give me the sacrifice core, be prepared to become food for the ethereals.
I told you I don't have the sacrifice core. Otherwise, I would have destroyed it already. Lord Phaethon, find the right moment to retreat. She can be quite unpredictable when her temper flares.
Oh, this is her being predictable. That's not great.
Oh, really? You don't have it? Then I suppose there isn't a reason to keep you alive.
As Dina finishes her words, several explosions erupt. Okay. followed by tremors in the ground, signaling a rapid approach of numerous ethereals. In a panic, Hartman rushes to the car he summoned, taking Camille and Dina with him.
Allow me. More ethereals are coming.
Sure.
Too many. There's no chance to get out of this.
I'm actually doing fine right now.
The final act begins now.
Until it gets Shiyu defense bad, like the highest level, pretty good.
Who dares get between me and Lord Phaethon? Together, Lord Phaethon?
Let's make this quick.
Stay away from Lord Phaethon!
Oh,
There are
God,
so
these guys
many.
suck.
It's ink?
Shun Palace, good fortune, closed gate, safety.
What?
An evil miasma gathers here. Another place of conflict. If you wish to avoid disaster, then head southeast. Now!
Thank you.
Finally, peace and quiet. You must be Belle, right?
Hell of an introduction there.
Mayflower mentioned a special partner might need my help.
You are?
Can I ask, who are you? I'm the 13th generation master of Yunque Summit. You can call me Yishuan. Mayflower passed along your info, and I was curious what kind of person you are, so I came to see. At first, I thought it might be a hassle, but your energy feels really calming. Quite nice, actually.
Are you the investigator?
Oh, so you're the investigator the mayor talked about.
Yes, he also asked me to be your temporary teacher and offer you a bit of guidance.
Guidance?
Guidance? What exactly does that mean?
Unfortunately, this isn't the right time or place to talk. I have some investigation work to catch up on, and it seems you've got quite a lot on your hands, so let's part ways for now. I'll find a good time to visit you soon.
Yishuan leaves after saying this, while Vivian appears lost in thought, looking distracted.
I'm so sorry, Lord Phaethon. I'm just not feeling very well. I think I'll head back for now. I'll investigate the sacrifice core and reach out once I find something.
Let's leave the hollow first.
You definitely need some rest. Let's get out of the hollow.
Talk to Vivian now.
Lord Phaethon, are you going to rest now?
You feeling down?
I'm not in a hurry to get back. You've been kind of off since we got out, and it's got me worried.
If you want to talk, I'm here to listen.
If something's bugging you, just spill it if you want to. I'm a pretty good listener, you know.
I didn't mean to keep my past from you, Lord Phaethon. When I was little, people thought I brought misfortune, so no matter where I went, no one wanted me around for long. Then, one day, Landon adopted me and brought me to the Exaltists. There, I met Dina, who was so kind to me, treating me like a dear sister.
I don't see it, but sure.
She told me her father, Landon, was a great man who'd one day make everyone stop fearing the Hollows.
I guess you can't be afraid of something when you're dead? It's very Thanos logic, so, complete bullshit, right?
So all life could live freely inside and outside of them. Dina helped Landon pick people for the blessing, and everyone in the Exaltists respected her greatly.
Calling it the blessing is tasteless.
Those who received the blessing would have a better ether aptitude, allowing them to enter the Hollow freely without fear of sudden disaster.
Yeah, and then something horrible happens, right?
Back then, Dina would chat with me every day, always about the Exaltists and her father. But things between us shifted when Landon asked me to step in for Dina. Landon told me I didn't only bring misfortune, and that if I listened to him, I could actually help people. After that, he'd take me to meet people, and if I shed tears, he'd give them a blessing medicine. Those who got the blessing could dodge calamities. At first, I was ecstatic, thinking I could help others. I shared my joy with Dina, but that was when she started to pull away from me.
Was the blessing Wow, said that completely wrong. Was the blessing medicine the sacrifice serum?
The blessing medicine. Please tell me that wasn't the sacrifice serum Bringer had.
Oh, it definitely was.
Yes. To be precise, it was an early version of the sacrifice serum. Landon's medicine wasn't stable.
You don't say.
The medicine Landon developed could boost abilities quickly, but also sped up the development of ether corruption.
So the exact goddamn opposite of what you want.
In the end, most people turned into ethereals, and a few became sacrifices, losing all human consciousness. The ethereals were killed while the sacrifices were given to the higher-ups of the Exaltists. The Exaltists wanted the sacrifices to hold human consciousness, so Landon's medicine was seen as a failure, and he gradually lost influence within the Exaltists.
They wanted ethereals that had a conscience, and, well, consciousness, not a conscience. So they could suffer? I mean, whatever, they wanted to have sentient monsters, apparently. Rich people shit, I don't know.
One day, I saw Dina, and tears streamed down my face. In a bid to save his reputation, Landon decided to let his own daughter receive the blessing.
God, what is it with doctors in immediately sacrificing their family when something happens? Like, I'm definitely thinking of Full Metal Alchemist right now, and that's not a good thing.
I had always thought that getting the blessing was a good thing, until I saw terror in Dina's eyes that day. That evening, I broke Landon's rules for the first time and followed him out of the Exaltist's residence. I trailed him to the Hollow, where I witnessed someone who had been blessed becoming corrupted. In the end, that person became an ethereal. Then, without hesitation, Landon killed him.
I mean, kind of doing the poor person a favor, but also caused it in the first place.
Before Landon returned, I went back to the residence and snuck into his study. And there, I uncovered the truths I just told you. And just a few days later, it was time for Dina to be blessed. I wanted to save her and stop anyone else from getting deceived. So, that day, I told everyone present that Landon should be the one to receive the blessing, not Dina.
Ooh, good move.
At first, Landon argued, and no one believed me. But, in front of them all, I looked at him and let my tears fall.
Ow. Really kind of pulled his own con on him. Good for you. Vivian starts to recount what happened that day.
Lord Landon, please accept the blessing.
Oh, she was way younger than I thought.
Vivian, you...
Why won't you accept the blessing? Were you lying to us?
Ungrateful fools! You have no use anymore!
Liar!
Run! Run!
Dina! Dina, wake up! We have to go!
Vivian? What's happening?
Listen to me. Lord Landon's so-called blessing isn't...
Father!
No, I was just...
Mom, I want to go home.
It's got nothing to do with us. This is just what happens when you don't accept the blessing.
That's your takeaway, kid? Damn.
Vivian,
Bold.
was this you?
Dumbass shot himself. What are you talking about?
Dina, I just didn't want you to accept the blessing. Everyone who does ends up...
I just don't want to lose my father.
You knew? If you knew what he's done, you...
He's my father. He's all I have. Stop being self-righteous, Vivian. You only ever bring misfortune.
Okay, that was a lot. Her voice trembles as she shares her past stories. Whatever would that be? Wow, so the psychopath and his obviously sociopathic daughter were killing people for their experiments. And then not to get turned on by his own cult. He pulled a gun on them and shot himself in the struggle. Karma seemed to be working there. Damn. How young was she?
I thought once Landon was gone, Dina would leave the Exaltists.
Oh yeah, you think she'd just get over that kind of crazy? Her father was a literal mad scientist.
I never expected her to continue his research, or that Camille would stay.
Yeah, that one's surprising considering she struggled with him and, you know, he definitely shot himself. She helped facilitate that.
Camille lost her entire family in a hollow disaster, so she's always supported the Exaltists.
Why?
She's not a bad person. She's just someone searching for hope.
By a murder? You don't... No.
She joined the Exaltists very early on, and even watched Dina grow up. That day, she was just so desperate to save Dina that she... All these years, she's been following Dina, taking care of everything out of guilt, I think.
She didn't pull the gun. She didn't threaten everybody in the room.
But I didn't just fail to save Dina. I trapped her. I see misfortune approaching, but I can never change its course or avoid the bad ending. Maybe I really am a bringer of misfortune.
Don't think like that, Vivian. It's nonsensical and just horrible. You're doing great.
No way. You're not the one bringing bad luck. Whatever went down with the Exaltists, Landon used you.
Oh, absolutely.
As for Dina and Camille, they know the truth, and they just made their choices.
Yeah, it's one thing to be ignorant of the atrocities and help facilitate them. It's another to knowingly do it. They're just horrible.
The Hollows and the disasters they caused took more than just their loved ones. But not all survivors cling to obsession and hatred like they do.
Lord Phaethon.
You need to believe in yourself.
You need to believe in yourself. You're currently resolving the sacrifice crisis with your own effort. I remember you saying you really like yourself now. So what's changed?
Yes, that'll always be true. Thank you for listening to my story today. Years have gone by, but I've never had the courage to face all this. Maybe Dina and I were meant to meet today, so I could finally spill it all out. It lightens my heart a little. Lord Phaethon, you truly are a wonderful listener.
Yeah, after everything going on in the last few patches, kind of feel like a therapist. Listening to all of the trauma and just trying to hope. Just come to me whenever you need.
Whenever you're feeling down, don't hesitate to come to me.
I will. It's been such a long day. You must be exhausted. I'll track down the location of the sacrifice core and let you know what I find. Good night, Lord Phaethon.
After bidding farewell to Vivian, you head back to the video store. You see the collectibles she gifted you on the table, and it stirs a flood of memories. You've been through so much lately, right? You hope the sacrifice crisis can be resolved smoothly, pondering the whereabouts of the real sacrifice core. Weariness sets in, and before you know it, you drift off to sleep. How would you get to sleep after all of this? Well, exhaustion, I suppose. When you wake up, it's almost noon. Belle's a real gamer. Vivian was in the store just now, but you weren't there, but you weren't here. Did she need something? It was about the sacrifice core. Then wake us. Then wake her. What? The first time the sacrifice core appeared was at that auction, so she decided to try and find the security footage from after that day. It's possible more happened afterwards and we're simply unaware of it. If we can get the footage, we may gain new clues. Belle, if you have time, head to Lumina Galleria to meet with Vivian. Guess we're going there now. Earlier, Vivian exchanged information with an acquaintance in the auction house's lounge.
Shawl, I didn't expect you to be working here. Perfect.
Is that how you pronounce that name? Good to know, because I would have butchered it.
I was just covering someone's shift. The screening here is super strict, and I was afraid the supervisor would realize I was new and subbing for someone, so I hid in the control room during the supervisor's inspection.
I think this is the first time we've actually heard her voice. It's always just been text before. I like it.
So I happened to bump into this guy, a blonde man wearing a hat, and I think he was checking some footage. Then he logged that footage into the tape he brought. Later, I found that part of the footage had been wiped.
Blonde, wearing a hat. Could it be Hugo?
I think he's the only blonde guy we've seen.
Do you know him?
I think it's him. If it were Hugo... I think I know where he would hide the tape. Thank you, Shaw. You were a big help.
Great! You also helped me a lot when I started working. I used to make mistakes all the time. If it weren't for you cleaning up my messes, I would have been fired ages ago. So I'm happy I could help you too. All right, go ahead and do what you need to do. We'll catch up another time.
After saying goodbye to Shaw, Vivian leaves the lounge. Lord Phaethon, you're here. Someone I used to work part-time with just so happened to be covering a shift at the auction. Yeah, she seems to have a lot of part-time jobs. Like, all the part-time jobs. I learned from her that Hugo once took some footage away with him. I think Hugo was planning something, so he hid the security footage. But once I know when Hugo came here, I should be able to guess where he put the videotape. We are Mockingbird. After all, it shouldn't be surprising we have subtle ways of communicating information, should it? Once on a mission, we couldn't use communicators. So Hugo trained a few birds and put trackers on so we could communicate. But after that mission ended, we let them roam free. But I just checked the trackers, and one of those birds flew near the auction venue on the day Hugo took the footage. It still flies around here from time to time, and the tracker only gives a broad area. But I believe this might be something Hugo left for us to find. If I'm not mistaken, the videotape is hidden wherever the bird is. I can't be sure which bird Hugo used this time. But all the birds he originally trained had at least some black feathers. Lord Phaethon, let's split up and search the area. If you see a bird, you can send me a picture of it. I should be able to recognize it. So that's the plan. Go find black feathered birds, take photos of them. Oh, what's it called? Oh, what's bird watching? What's the practice of bird watching? Oh, it's completely slipping me. An arborist would be plants. An aviary is where birds are. Ornithologist? Honey birds? I don't know. Bird watcher. I'm acting like a bird watcher. I like the red and black. A soft and sweet ball of fluff. It's hard to imagine this is the bird Hugo chose for the mission. But it does have some black feathers, so maybe it's this one. Oh, so maybe this is it. Either way, might as well take a photo and send it to Vivian. After sending a picture of the panda-colored chunk of a bird to Vivian, you get a negative answer. Let's keep looking elsewhere. Panda-colored chunk of a bird. I like it. That's a goddamn bamboo. You know what? Screw it. Is this it? Is this the bird? Okay. Penguins count as birds, I guess. And besides, using a penguin for communication seems perfectly reasonable. Does it? Is this conspicuous at all? Probably. What if it is this guy? Either way, let's take a photo and send it to Vivian. She's gonna think you're an idiot. After sending the photo of the penguin-shaped bangoo to Vivian, Vivian responds with a long set of ellipses. Seems like we were wrong. Let's keep searching elsewhere. Well, at least she just kind of thought you were dumb and didn't just you off completely. Wow, what a moment for her. Her Lord Phaethon that she looked up to for so long just sent her a picture of a bangoo instead of a bird. Probably gonna read that one. Is that a crow? It looked kind of like a... whatever. Black crows and a dark alley. Seems a bit cliche, right? I thought so too. But this really is a good place to hide something. Let's take a photo of this crow and send it to Vivian. After receiving the photo, Vivian quickly responds, "That's the one." She quickly comes over. A bird with black... It's a crow. Just say, look for a goddamn crow. That could not have been hard to remember. I get that he used many different types of birds. It's fine. It was funny. Okay, that's the one. It's all thanks to Lord Phaethon we found them so quickly. Yeah, quickly. I definitely didn't send you a picture of a goddamn bangoo. If it's here, the Hugo must have hidden the videotape among these boxes. So a bunch of boxes stacked in an alley. Beats the hell out of a bathroom closet, I guess. You look through the boxes and find the recording, but it's been damaged. After discussing with Vivian, you decide to head back to the video store together to repair it and check the contents before making your next move. Yeah, it's just fast travel. Barry repairs the videotape, and you watch the recording. The contents leave you shocked. It's a conversation between Hugo and Camille. Camille? I think I'm saying that right.
If I'm not mistaken, you and Vivian share the same goal. Silence is no good for negotiation.
I just don't want Dina to reach a point of no return.
Hasn't she already reached that point with what she's doing?
Yeah, she's a murderer and a psycho.
The formula for the Landon serum was lost, but a batch survived, and Dina was able to develop a substance that can be used for mind control. She's trying to combine the two to make sacrifices that would obey human commands.
Hey, I love the Resident Evil franchise. They're just making BOWs. That's horrible. And probably a war crime.
If the dormant sacrifice and the remaining Landon serum are destroyed, we can put an end to this. Dina's concoction can't create sacrifices on its own.
And the sacrifice core?
That belongs to the creator, not her.
Are we ever gonna figure out who the creator is?
Although I find Landon's methods despicable, I can't deny that the Exaltists and the creator are leading us in the right direction.
How do you figure that?
I just don't want Dina to spend her life trapped by her father's mistakes.
I mean, no offense, but I find your protectiveness rather weird.
Everything about this is weird, Hugo. And if it's weird for you, it's very weird.
I will confirm the location of the dormant sacrifice and find the chance to relay the information to you. I do not want any of my people to be going into danger. As for the sacrifice core, I can only guarantee that it will not fall into her hands. As for how things will ultimately play out,
The creator will guide me.
Video abruptly comes to an end.
Camille was actually destroying the dormant sacrifice?
Why has Hugo never mentioned this before?
Now Camille's actions make sense. But why did Hugo never tell us?
Hugo... he...
Belle, Lycon said there's something urgent he needs to discuss with us right now.
I'll Lycon first.
All right, let's patch him in.
Master Proxy, I apologize for disturbing you. We have just learned that the Ravenlock family will host a banquet tonight. This banquet is rather special, as they're allowing members of their family to invite business partners to attend. With Hartman at the center of controversy, there are many members of the family who are eager to use this opportunity to replace him. The mayor has been spreading rumors of a young tycoon who inherited a sizable fortune and is looking to partner with a person from an old and influential family. This information has lured a young man named Burton from the Ravenlock family.
So, you want me to pose as this tycoon and use Burton to infiltrate the banquet?
Correct. And Hartman's study is also located within the venue.
I see. Hartman's study might hold valuable information.
What about me?
So, what should I do?
You can attend as her +1.
Wearing what? The orange jacket?
+1! Lord Phaethon, please go with me!
Master Proxy, it seems Miss Vivian requires your presence, so...
She just wants a date. Let's be fair. Let's just be honest here. She just wants a date.
Yes, just your presence will help me immensely.
I don't think Belle's turned her down for a single thing at this point. Let's go together.
All right, then let's go together.
I'll send you the time and place for the meeting with Burton. If you encounter any danger, please evacuate immediately or contact me for backup. I hope everything goes well for you tonight.
You get in contact with Burton. He said he'll come to 6th Street later to escort us to the banquet. Is there anything I need to look out for? Don't worry, Lord Phaethon. Just leave the socializing to me. Oh, thank God, because I cannot socialize. I hold up a wall at anything. I'm the person in the corner, not making eye contact. If there's an animal, I'm petting them. If somebody comes up to me, no, nobody comes up to me. I just stand in the corner. This sounds horrible. Won't let any I won't let any evildoers get close to you. But since there's still some time before we have to go, should we watch an instructional videotape on formal dinner etiquette together? I learned everything from videotapes. when I first went undercover at a banquet for a mission 2. Really? That sounds like an awful way to learn. Though such a method isn't sufficient to master it, it's enough to deal with this one excursion. Okay. Who's seen the video of the painfully British guy trying to teach you how to eat a banana with a knife and fork? Or any number of things in the stupidest way possible because it's high society or something. You're gonna need to learn a lot. Let's do some last-minute studying. Also should probably buy some nicer clothing. But we'll see. Yep, I'll go over the key details for you as we watch the tape. You do some last-minute studying on the etiquette expected at a formal banquet for your mission that night. Before you know it, everything has arrived. Evening has arrived. Lord Phaethon, Burton's sent his location. Are you ready to join me for the banquet? No, but as ready as I'm ever going to be. Then I'll meet up with Burton first and make sure he's not tampered with the car. Yeah, car bomb would not be the great start to this. Lord Phaethon, please wait 5 minutes before joining me. It'll be safer that way. If you didn't cut the brakes, or put a bomb in it, or anything else? Okay. Vivian heads off first. After 5 minutes, she sends a message saying all is good. Let's go meet up. You know what she's looking for to see if a car is tampered with? Impressive if so. I should probably just do this. Oh. That didn't take me very far. Shit. Hi, weird blonde man. Miss Banshee? This is... Is something the matter? What I mean is, this person doesn't look like your bodyguard. Is that what we're going with? Is that really what we're going with? Bodyguard. The short blue-haired girl is the bodyguard. I mean, if it was Evelyn, Jane Doe, Miyabi, literally Caesar, literally any character, sure. But Belle? You couldn't come up with anything better. Ravenlocks can protect me, no? If that's true, why would I bring a bodyguard? Oh, thank God, he just assumed. This is my escort for the night. That doesn't sound better. Maybe just go with companion or something and not escort. She heard the Ravenlocks are throwing a true feast for the centuries, with plenty of delicious delicacies not available anywhere else, and she wanted to try some. You aren't so stingy as to not even allow your guests a +1, are you? Of course not. Since you're an important companion of Miss Vivian's, you are also my honored guest. Let's be off then. My chauffeur shall take you to the port, and from there, we will take a speedboat to the manor. About an hour later, you arrive at the Ravenlock Manor. With Burton's guidance, you go through numerous security checks before finally arriving at the banquet hall.
Miss Banshee, I believe I've shown you my sincerity. Now how about you?
Sincerity? My presence here is a show of sincerity.
If we're to work together, Miss Banshee, you should drop your pretentious act.
All right, fuck off.
I am well aware of the ways of the Ravenlock family. If I were to come empty-handed, I probably wouldn't even be able to make it out the front door tonight. Since I agreed to come with you, and even brought along my most precious companion, does that not show my deepest sincerity?
No need for such an off-color joke. Our door is always open for those coming or going.
I call bullshit on that one.
We both know what's what, so let's cut the small talk. I know far more about how the Ravenlock family made their fortune than most here. I am also well aware of why Hartman, despite such a massive scandal, still remains in power.
Oh? Do tell.
Exaltists, blessing, sacrifice, Landon. Where would you like me to start?
How did you know that? No, who are you?
Don't be so tense. If I'm not mistaken, it's about time the banquet began. My companion and I are practically famished. Is this how you treat your guests? By letting them starve? Perhaps when we've had our fill, we'll remember where the sacrifice is hidden.
You know where the sacrifice is?
So, can we go get something to eat now? And I'm also looking forward to receiving a special dessert from you. We can discuss what you wish to know while we enjoy dessert.
Of course. I wouldn't let such an important guest discuss matters on an empty stomach. As for dessert, I will prepare it myself, and I guarantee it will satisfy you. I'll come find you later. I wish you a pleasant evening.
Burton hurriedly leaves, and Vivian seems to breathe a sigh of relief. I mean, she was very in control in that situation.
These kinds of people are exhausting to deal with.
You handled it well. I basically pissed himself when you started talking about all of the things you knew about.
I really don't know how Hugo used to put up with it.
Pretty sure the guy got off on being a dick to rich people. I get it. Makes sense with his family. I like this comment. We're gonna ask about dessert because... What did you mean? What did you mean by dessert?
What did you mean by dessert just now? I couldn't really follow.
Is it a briefcase full of money? Or...
Hugo taught me that bringing up dessert in such situations is a way of telling the other party they need to offer more.
Yeah.
Fortunately, that old fox Hartman is terrified of losing power. He's definitely keeping the destruction of the sacrifice and the fact that the sacrifice core is fake hidden from the other family members. Otherwise, Burton wouldn't have been so willing to raise his offer. Lord Phaethon, let's find Hartman's study when the banquet is at its busiest.
Alright, stick to the plan.
All right, I've already taken note of the surrounding terrain. Once more people arrive, we'll enter the garden through the door in the corner of the banquet hall.
Wherever you go, I'll follow, Lord Phaethon.
Hey. In accordance with the plan, you head deep into the manor after sneaking out of the banquet hall with Vivian. It doesn't take you long to reach Hartman's study, and, with a gentle push, the door actually opened.
Isn't this going a bit too well?
Oh, absolutely. Let's contact Lycon, for some reason, I guess.
The security around the manor is really strict, but inside might be more lax. But just in case, let's tell Lycon.
Right. Having some backup would be safer.
Our top priority is to investigate Hartman's office.
Let's check Hartman's recent correspondences for clues. I still have concerns about the sacrifice core.
Right. Though the core he gave Dina was fake, Hartman might have left a trick up his sleeve and hid the real one.
I don't think he's that smart. Then let's split up.
Then let's split up.
You and Vivian search through Hartman's office for a while, but find nothing. Just then, footsteps suddenly come from outside, and in a moment of panic, you hide beneath the desk.
Esteemed guests, is the catering at the Ravenlock family banquet not to your satisfaction? So much so that these two distinguished guests felt the need to come to my humble office to scavenge for food. Don't want to come out? Well, after all, you don't have long left. Burton, that greedy idiot, fell for the mayor's trap. But I never expected that he would bring you into my territory. I suppose I should thank him. Otherwise, I would have had to go to great lengths to eliminate you. Vivian, Phaethon, give Hugo my regards. Tell him I shall be taking the wealth and power of the Ravenlock family for myself.
Also call him a bastard. Pretty sure he hates that. Hartman raises his gun, aiming at the desk. Yet there's no gunshot. With a clank of metal, a familiar voice comes.
The bullet? How?
You didn't bother to notice that it was unloaded? Who am I kidding? This idiot has never picked up a gun before in his life.
Dear uncle, why must we be so distant with one another?
Oh, also Hugo's back. I'm so shocked.
You can just tell me what you want to say directly.
Hugo! Impossible! You're...
Uncle, you must know a Ravenlock will never stop until they get what they want. Did you really think I would be defeated so soon, when I have yet to trample you into the dirt?
Okay, that is quite the sadistic charm.
You filthy bastard! You only know how to resort to these petty tricks!
Petty tricks? Perhaps you'd like to know what I managed to accomplish using this faked death of mine.
I would, because I don't really see the point.
My dear uncle.
Shortly before,
faking my own death. Hope it's all worth the theatrics in the end. It was just to keep Hartman off my back, but maybe I went a little overboard. The manager must be pretty shaken up. I should apologize at some point. Guess I'll also bring Lycon along. He's my partner in crime, after all.
Called it. Lycon and him.
You're late.
So strict. Spare me a moment to catch my breath, will you?
Oh, good. The old married couple's back together.
You're taking longer to rest than I expected.
Lycon, you think too highly of my physical capabilities. Well, thank you for your cooperation. I must say, if nothing else, at least your acting skills have improved.
You know what? They actually have. He seemed
Why do you
genuinely
look so
upset.
angry? You should be happy. We pulled that off together with flawless teamwork and managed to fool everyone.
Drop your foolish facade.
I'm glad you still remember the code we set all those years ago. And thank you for ensuring your sleight of hand didn't deteriorate. Oh, right. I should also thank the blood bag hidden in my clothes and our other props. Do you remember when we last used this trick? It was probably ages ago.
Sometimes I really don't understand you. Have you never thought about what the consequences would be if I didn't understand your code? If I decided against helping you? Or if I just couldn't control my strength properly?
You'd understand it. Of course, if things really did go awry, I had alternative plans. You wouldn't be so arrogant as to think I'd bet everything on you, would you?
God, you are such a smarmy douche.
You're insane.
Too.
Aw, I'm flattered.
You would be.
So what exactly is the purpose behind all this? Surely after going to such great lengths to erase your own existence, you don't just plan to hide here and reminisce about the past with me. Don't try to brush this off. I've already helped you enact your plan. Tell me the truth.
Don't get your tail in a twist. I have more plans that require your assistance, so naturally I would not hide anything from you. Simply put, as things stand, whether as Hugo Vlad or as Mockingbird, I am doomed to die.
Seems you've made quite a few enemies.
As a member of the Ravenlock family, I negotiated with Edmund and managed to obtain resources from Tops for my future plans. I also confirmed what attitude they held toward your master, the Mayflower family. Meanwhile, I used my identity in Mockingbird to strike a deal with Hartman and gather information on their collaboration with the remnants of the Exaltists. That's where I got my intel on what Bringer left. Oh, by the way, the crime declaration letter that your dear mayor received, that was also sent by yours truly. He's probably figured that out by now, right? Though I'm not sure if he told you.
The mayor learned about the sacrifice attacks through his own means, but lacked an opportunity to take action. That warning letter was precisely what he needed.
You aren't hopeless yet. How delightful. In short, I'm more well-informed than your lot because I get around, dealing with all these different important figures. But of course, it comes at a cost, it's only fair. After all, you can't hide the smoke from a wildfire. Rather than trying to carefully tame it and risk setting yourself alight, it's better to let it burn free.
When I helped you put on your little act, killing you in front of everyone, you left the sacrifice core to Hartman. That was intentional too, then?
Oh, yes. And it worked like a charm, didn't it? Now no one cares for me anymore, and all eyes are on Hartman. A perfect situation for keeping the Ravenlock family in check while dealing a cutting blow to the Exaltists behind them. Another crucial point is Vivian and Phaethon. I must sever any ties they have with me or Mockingbird. Although I feel bad for Phaethon about what happened, but it had to be done. That's the only way they would be safe, allowing the plan to continue.
I noticed that you never turned your blade toward Master Proxy.
What? Absolutely did. He held it to Belle's throat. What the hell are you talking about?
So, those words you said back then were also...
I will bloody my hands. I will carry the weight of my sins. I will become the Abyss.
Poetic, I guess.
Obviously. It was all an act. My acting has always been impeccable, as you know.
Yep. As good as any high school play.
Hugo, you're taking such a tremendous risk. Why?
Would you believe me if I said it's for justice?
No.
But unfortunately, it's not. I want revenge on the Ravenlock family. And I will make sure that despicable excuse for a human being, Hartman, suffers a slow, torturous end.
You know what? You've won me over. I can get 100% behind that. Still a good cause.
Of course. I also promised Vivian that I would help her investigate the whole thing with the Exaltists. That's all.
You don't look too good. Is it your wounds?
No. This is the first problem I plan to resolve. Lycon, do you have a place that is sufficiently discreet, quiet, and can take a lot of damage?
Lycon leads Hugo to a small warehouse in Port Ellipsis. Elpis? I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Okay. Hugo looks quite pleased with the place. After scanning the area for a moment, he sits down on a chair, pulls out some rope, and ties himself up. Oh, okay. So they're both into bondage. What the fuck?